Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. So I've been working on this Holly Hobbie journal for a while now, and I would have expected to be done by now. You guys probably would have expected for me to be done by now, but we took a trip down to Texas, and I couldn't really say that before we left because then people would know that my house was empty. So we weren't around for almost a week. And then when I got home, I got sick. So you can probably tell by the sound of my voice that I am finally starting to feel better. So that's a good thing. I've been very unmotivated, let's just say, over the last few days to do anything at all. So now I am trying to add the book pages that I got from this Holly Hobbie book that I found on eBay. And I took them out and I just pulled them apart, I pulled them apart where they were stapled in. And I don't want to decide which image to use. So what I've decided to do is figure out how to use both images and not hide any of them. How do I do that, you might ask? Well, we're going to try and come up with some interesting ways to make sure we still have access to both sides. So my first idea I've already done. I'll show you at the end because I don't want to flip through the book to try and find it. So this idea is it's like I'm making a really large journaling card to go into a page, but I'm going to attach it like this so we still have both sides. Simple, right? So I just took, and I trimmed the page down a little bit, but I made sure I left enough room on the side to fold it over. I just used the bone folder and the score thing. I have the hardest time, scoreboard. I have the hardest time remembering what that thing is called for some reason. Okay, so anyway, but before I glue it down, I want to sew around this just to give it a little something. And I was thinking on this that I would add just a little trim here. I'm not sure if I'll be adding anything else. So I want to do those things and see how it looks, before I make any other decisions. I'm going to go ahead and round the corners. I like to, when I can, I like to double it up so that it doesn't take me as much time. So our weather has changed. We have no more days in the 80s as far as the weather forecast is concerned for the foreseeable future. So I'm real excited about that. We actually had a little bit of rain last night or early this morning. So I think I was still in bed, or I just didn't realize it was happening or something. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the sewing machine and sew around this. I'm not sure, that's not the right one. I'm not sure, but I think that on this, my sewing machine doesn't like going through things like this. It hits and then, I don't know, it does something weird. So after I sew it, I might glue it on. And I think that'll be fine. So I'm going to go over and sew it. Okay, so I sewed around, I zigzagged around it, and then I did a straight stitch around the orange. And I think that that's cute. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. Maybe if this isn't clogged up. It is. Art glitter glue dries a little faster, but I'll just go ahead and use this one instead since I don't want to have to unclog the nozzle. Okay, then it's just getting it on there so that it's kind of centered, which is maybe a challenge, I don't know. So now I have both sides of the book page to be able to look at, and a whole bunch of space for journaling. I added a tab, obviously, and I wanted to add just a little eyelet, grommet, whatever you call it. Just for a little bit of something. Oh, that one turned out really nice. Isn't it weird how some of them are just perfect? I mean, like, it's perfect back there. It's all rounded and smooth. I don't get it. I guess it's how they're made, maybe. Okay, so then I have this. I went ahead and cut off a piece. Hard to tell which is front and back. I think it's like that. I mean, it doesn't add a lot because I don't have a good color, you know, that would kind of go, but that's fine. We'll just do that. I'm going to stick it down with some Fabri-Tac. Yeah, let me see here. Got it on my fingers now. Just add some Fabri-Tac here to the zigzag. That should help it glue down pretty quickly, maybe. Maybe more than I needed. Okay, so I think that's really cute. And then the page that I wanted to put it on is this page. So I think that's really cute. What do you guys think? So now we didn't waste an image. So then the next one that I have that I wanted to work on, it's a little more involved, and oh goodness, I hope it turns out. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so it's not that, although that would be really pretty. It's this one. And of course, you know, again, you like both sides. So what I'm thinking to do, I've taken a piece of cardstock and I used one of my paper punches, and then I measured what I think is going to center this in here. I just measured out. I don't remember how much it was. It just depends on, you know, your paper sizes and all that. And I drew a box. I'm going to try and use my X-Acto knife to cut that out. And you guys, I'm not good with an X-Acto knife. I'm really not. But I do have this metal. You can see the rust on it. But I have this metal ruler, so that'll help me not dig into like a plastic or wood ruler. And I'm going to try real hard. I'm going to use my old destroyed this thingy. Again, good with words. And see what I can do. Now, this has like a little cork thing on the back that raises it. I don't think I want that. And I'm going to do this with you just on one of them. And then I'll turn off my camera and do the rest on my own. This isn't going to be easy. I just know it's not. Everything's going to move. Whenever I try and do a straight line with the X-Acto knife, I end up kind of curving away. Did it do it? Did I do it? I did okay this time, you guys. Okay, I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out the other 3 sides, and then I'll come back. Okay, you guys, so that worked out. I have the piece I cut out. Now I need another piece that is the same width. So that it doesn't overlap. I mean, it's going to be the same color. You could do this, of course, with any cardstock. It doesn't have to be craft. I'm just going to put a couple of lines there. And then I want it to line up with where this has stopped. So I'll cut that out with you so you can see what I mean. Where's my paper cutter? Hopefully I'm looking at the right mark there. I have so many of these. I need to do something with them. Okay. All right, and so then get it so that it's flat. So now this will go on the back side, but before I put it on the back side, I need to cut out another square so that when I put it on the back, you're gonna see it, right? And so then the best way to do that is to just line them up and hope they don't move. When I hold stuff real tight with my hand like that, it hurts. How about you guys? It doesn't feel so good. Please don't move. Okay, so now I have to cut that out. I will be right back. Okay, let's see what we want to do to put this together. So I did make a little mistake here. You can see where I started going not quite straight. So we're going to deal with that. Somehow, I'm going to figure that out. Okay, so we want this one like this. And then this one is going to be, you know, like this. I think what I want to do is glue it onto the back side to glue it this way first. I think that's what I want to do. I can hold it up. I know you guys can't see, but when I hold it like this, I can see the line around it. So I'll be able to get it pretty straight, I think, that way and where I want it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I have eraser marks from where I, you know, wrote with the pencil. So I just want to try and get that off. And then you just want to make sure you have the correct side. You know, there's a little bit different color to your cardstock if that's what you're using. So I'm just going to go right around the edge. Craft cardstock is what I was meaning to say. So this glue dries a little bit slower, so I'll have a chance to reposition. And this one, I want it to be like this. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it up. Like I said, I can see the light. I'm going to close the door. My husband's just coming in. I'm making a video. Okay, he was gone. I thought he was going to be gone longer than that. He's not like a, well, he's not like me. I was going to say a female, but not all females spend as much time when I do. I'm not much of a shopper, but when I go, I am kind of slow about it. well, especially the grocery store. I stay at the grocery store forever and end up coming home with almost nothing. So, okay, so that's cute. And then this is going to go on top. But before I do that, well, shoot, I made a little, like, kind of like a fabric flip to stick right underneath the edge. But I wanted to sew. I think I can do that after I've glued it down, so I don't have to turn this off twice. I'm putting together a whole bunch of videos sometimes. Okay. So I'm going to, I could put like one more, but I didn't want, I don't know. One more thing might be cute, but I didn't want to cover up the lace. No. This is kind of pink, even though you can't tell. Okay, so I am going to glue that right there. I'm going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac on the underside and on the top side. And I'm going to have to let that dry for a minute so I don't gum up my needle. I might as well put the glue around this too. Let's see. So I think what's best is to glue the edges. I hope you guys are in frame well. And then the inside square, you know, the inside of the square. But not so much so that it seeps out. Okay. And then we just want to line it up. Okay, so there we have that. And you see, you can journal in the blank places, and you can journal, you know. So that's what I was thinking. This way we save our images from both sides. But okay, so let me do some sewing and then I will come back. Okay, so I got it all glued together and I stitched around. And now what I'm doing is, this is, you know, pretty plain on the back side, so I'm just adding some pieces of trim that I cut, and I'm gluing down with Fabri-Tac. I think it's really cute with the added trim. Okay, isn't that sweet? I like that. I have these and I thought about adding maybe to the corner, each corner, but it's not the right color blue. So I don't know. I don't know about that. So while that's drying, there won't be too much pressure or anything. So I took and I sewed right across the bottom of this where I had glued it on, so that won't be falling off. Sorry about my voice. And then I just thought about adding something up here. I have a couple of different things. I could add that. I also have these. I mean, I like the color of that one, but I don't know. I feel like I like the feel of that one better, but it might need a little something else, like just a little bit more something. I don't know what. I have this. It's not the right color of threads on it. It's darker threads for sure. Yeah, something like that. Just or either that or this. Or even this. I've got a few pieces that are just hanging out here waiting to be used. I think I like that better, actually. What do you guys think? I might take it and do about here. I'm ready for, I don't know, a cup of hot chocolate or tea or maybe some more coffee. My throat it's really dry. I think that's what it is, because I don't think I'm sick anymore. I think it's just all the leftover stuff that happens when you've been sick. Let's see, I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. All right, just do it, Stephanie, just do it. I think I have this plugged in. Hopefully it's ready to go. We'll just kind of go across. Yep, it's ready to go. Okay, and then these and this. Maybe just put them down. And then I just put a little pearl heart one of those fasteners. Can't think of what they're called right now. I got those forever ago at Michael's, back when they still had fun things to buy. They don't have very much fun stuff anymore. Okay. So on the page that I had planned for it to go is this here. So this side looks like that. I think it's sweet. And then this side looks like this. And, oh, I did want to just do the corners real quick. I'll just do it off to the side. I'm just using this. Let me just do that real quick. Just, you know, things slide in just a little bit better when you've rounded the corners. Okay, there we go. So I think that's cute. I can't see what it looks like in the camera because of where my camera is being held. I have no idea how long this video is, so let me just show you the other one that I did real quick. Oh, I have another one to do. Let's see. I did one, though, before. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry about that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. I don't want to show you like the whole book. I have to keep some things secret, right? I'm trying to remember in my head. Well, doggone it. That's not it. Thank you for your patience. This is ridiculous. I have no idea what I did. I've got another one. I have no idea where I put it. Ridiculous. I'm gonna put you on hold. I had to bring the camera really far back, but this one is just the page by itself. And I used my this paper punch, and it's a Martha Stewart one, and I did 2 different colors, so it's you know, floppy, but you can still write, you know, you can journal on the spaces that are open, and then you just have to kind of lift and tuck to get it in there. So that's another way that you can use it. I've got more to do. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them at this point, but I will just show you that when I am done with the journal and show you the whole thing. So I don't know if you guys have seen the front of this one yet. I don't remember what I've shown you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about my airheadedness and my voice and all that, but hopefully I'll be 100% real soon. We'll see you hopefully soon. Bye.